budget fam, it's Jordan from Jordan Budgets. Today we are doing a cash budget binder rearrange. This is going to be part one because we have 3 binders that we are setting up. These are brand new binders. One, brand new binders that we're going to set up together, but also brand new to my shop. So if you see these clear covered disc bound binders or money wallets, however you want to say them, they are in my Etsy shop. They are a new listing. Go over to the wallets tab and you should see them there. So I am excited to, one, do a little bit of money rearranging, 2, put these wallets together, but these are 3 of our wallets. We still have a bills binder that I want to put together. We have a business binder that I want to put together. We have our variable spending, and then we have our typical like sinking funds wallets that need a little bit of a reshuffle and need some categories added. So this is definitely going to be a 2-parter, guys. I'm going to go ahead and put these away because I don't think we're going to need those in this video. We're going to focus on these 3 new binders while we do a little bit of chatting and kind of putting things together. So I do want to take a minute to talk about the wallets since they are new, or binders, wallets, binders, whatever you want to call them, guys. I consider these binders a little more than I would consider these. Like, these are wallets in my opinion, these are binders in my opinion, but I'm probably going to mix and match the terms. I want to tell you a little bit though, because all of this is brand new in the shop. If you order these clear covered binders, you do get both the front and back, of course, clear binders. You get the discs. You're going to get 12 cash stuffing envelopes back here. You will get a dashboard. The dashboard is going to be customized to you. So mine say vacation, self-care, and rollover money, but all 3 of these designs can be customized to say whatever you want them to say. And then in addition to the cover being customized with whichever title you want, you get either the butterfly, marble, or the gnomes. I love this fall gnome, guys. All of these are new prints in my shop. But you also get to custom label the trackers. We're going to see how this goes, guys. I've never done custom trackers before. I might even make everything a laminated option, which has been a long time since I've had a laminated option in my shop, but like I might make the dashboard and the trackers it an option to be laminated. I prefer unlaminated though, so it's definitely going to be an option. It's not going to be the only way that it comes. You get to choose. And then all of the binders will also come with stickers that go inside and on the envelopes. Again, customized. So this entire listing is customized in so many ways. I have not done a listing like this customized before. So if it interests you, go ahead and go get it in case I decide like this is too much for me to keep up with. But I'm so excited about all of these. Let me also tell you too, if you're just wanting the cover, the discs, and the envelopes, and you don't want all the customized options and you don't want to pay for all the customized options, you can go over there and just get the binder, cover, the discs, and the envelopes. Okay, sorry that was a long intro, and I always get a comment. We're gonna move into the chatty cash stuffing part here, but I do always get comments like, stop with the sales pitch, right? And I do get it if you're just wanting to sit for a cash shoving, but sorry guys, like I know I'm going to get questions, so I feel like I might as well go ahead and answer them, especially when all of this is brand new to my shop and brand new to my channel. Also, welcome, hello, if you are new here, my name is Jordan. Etsy and YouTube are my full-time income too, so every once in a while there will be a little bit of a like, hey, this is what is in the shop. And I hope you guys never feel pressured to buy anything. I hope you guys never feel pressured to buy anything, but I just want to go ahead and let you know in case you are interested and you want to check it out. I should go ahead and take this moment to say too, I hope that you guys never feel like you have to buy from the shop to support me. You guys being here and being a part of our community is more than enough, and I appreciate you for being here. Let's go ahead and start with rollover money because I think we're gonna stuff the least amount of money into this, and then we will move on to vacation and self-care next. So this is our new little fall gnome print. This is the dashboard. We are going to use this for rollover money. Before we get too into it too, I want to go ahead and tell you guys that if you tuned in yesterday for the pen and paper, like I am still working on this. Look at how much thinking has gone into my budget, guys. If you are messaging me about business expenses and how I should handle that, I'm taking notes on that as well, so thank you for that. We're going to get more into business chat and stuff in the next video where we set up the business binder. but I do have a really good guide or idea as to like how we're handling things, so I'm very excited. Our first wallet we're going to put together is this rollover money. I am just going to use this wallet to stuff extra 1s, 5s, 10s, 20s, 50s, and of course I personally never stuff $100 bills, but we can put a placeholder here if I so choose to, if I want to put 100 to represent money that's in the bank. This is going to be money that, so here we have a $1 bill tracker. This is going to be money that is just sitting here and ready for me when and if I have slow months on the Etsy shop. I just want to be a little bit more prepared moving forward, because what has been happening is I have a really great week. I kind of pay back everything that might be sitting on a card. I purchase new things for the Etsy shop. Like, you know, I'm covering things, but I would prefer for things to be covered on the upfront. So how I'm trying to move things forward is first we're gonna get rid of, I do have some business debt sitting there. We're definitely gonna try to handle that this month. Once we get rid of that business debt, I would like to start stuffing. I've been thinking about how to handle this, but as I'm working on my budget and I'm putting all my numbers together, I'm like, I really don't make enough to be as prepared as I would love to be. That's not to say that I'm not doing okay, I definitely am. But when you think about how much I should be putting back into the business, into taxes and stuff, I mean, I'm cutting it very close, right? So I don't know that I can stuff a lot into rollover, but if I have an exceptionally good week, I would love to put a priority on putting some bills into our rollover or like extra money. So I think my goal for myself, because I work really well with goals, is to put at least 2 bills in here every single time I cash stuff. If it is a struggle week, I can put a couple dollars in there. If it is a really good week, I can put 150 in here, or I can always put more. But just as a general rule, because I know I'm gonna want to be putting money into the business as well, I can't just stuff this and ignore the business. I also single mom here, so I have like all of the bills and everything falls on me, you know what I'm saying? So just to find some balance, I think we're gonna just put a couple bills in here every single month as we can. For today, because this month we are really focusing on the business debt, I wanna get rid of that this month, and then setting up a vacation binder. We are going to stuff, is it the 2nd? Okay, it's the 3rd. It's August 3rd, 8/3. We are adding $2, so our current total is $2. I want to get really good at tracking, so wish me luck. I think this looks really cute with the bills in front and then the tracker in the back. And then we're gonna go ahead and add a 5. Did I even say the intention of this? I don't even think I said the intention of this wallet, but the idea is that hopefully we will get to a point where if we don't have enough money to cover our personal needs or our bills for the month or whatever, we can pull money from this. Clearly, it's gonna take a little while for us to get there. I'm excited either way. Like I've said, I have been playing with my numbers. I know at this point to cover my bills, my variable spending, and to put a bit into sinking funds, we need about $1,000 every single week, and that is just going into our personal. And y'all, if I want to be covering my business bills the way that I should, I either need to cut down on bills, and I really can't do that. So my main option, I guess, is just to make more money. But just what I need for my personal life and for us to keep the same lifestyle that we have, I need $1,000 a week. That's $52,000 a year. That's really not that much. It's certainly a lot to me when I consider where I was before I started Etsy and YouTube. I definitely make $52,000 a year, or I have the last couple of years, so I'm not too worried about that. It's the making more than that to make sure I'm appropriately covering business and taxes that I'm really trying to rein in and get a handle on right now. So let's skip vacation for last, because most of our money is going to go into vacation. This is what the pink marble looks like if you get this design. I almost called it the self-care design, but like I said, this is customizable. It can be any category you want it to be. Self-care, we have several very fun categories. We are going to start with retail therapy. Once upon a time, I had a self-care envelope. I didn't even have a full self-care binder, so I'm excited to have a self-care binder. But when I did have a self-care envelope before, I always put my tips in here, and I would love to get back to doing that. I used to every single week give a shout out to everybody that tipped that week, And then in the self-care envelope, that's where my tips would go. So we're getting back to that now. Don't like where I placed that originally. Okay. Coffee is another category that we have in self-care. And then movie night, I do very much enjoy all of the things I just mentioned. Retail therapy, I really don't do a lot because it makes me feel guilty when I do it. But I know that I love to go shopping and just even browsing for a good deal on a shirt or two at Rouse's. Like, it does not, Rouse's, not Rouse's, that is food, Ross. Like Ross, dress for less, like discount stores. Just getting out of the house and getting to kind of browse and buy one or two things, that completely satisfies me. I do not need a lot to be happy when it comes to shopping, but I don't tend to do it a lot these days because I'd prefer to spend my money on the boys and, like, you know, gymnastics, whatever they want to be doing, all the things. I would love to get back to just setting aside a little bit of money for me to have fun with. So here we are. I did put retail therapy in here, but like I said, it's not going to take a lot of money for me to get what I want to get out of the situation. I have a coffee category. That is something that I like to do weekly, but I think I'm going to get it out of my variable or weekly money just to keep that budget low. And then if money makes it in here, it does. If money does not make it in here, that's fine too. I just don't want it to be a consistent like weekly expense on my part. Movie night, this is to get us out of the house for movie night. I really enjoy taking the boys to movies, getting them a little snack and popcorn. I'd like to do that maybe once a month. We have been doing that for summer movies, but I'd like to keep our little like tradition continued. New pool, this and garden. Guys, I am just going to talk about both of those while I put this blank tracker in, but new pool and garden. Outside is my happy place. When I'm picturing like what is our forever home like, I can picture the yard. I don't care at all what the house looks like. Totally, just being totally honest. I don't know how weird that is. Let me know in the comments what you think of that. We have had a little kid pool. I say little, but it was like a 12-foot around circle pool, and it was pretty tall, maybe 4 foot. My kids absolutely love it, and I know this isn't really like for me, but if we had a bigger pool, I guess I would get in it. Anyway, I'm trying to say next summer, I really want to get a much larger pool for the kids primarily. I'll get in it if it's a big enough pool for me too, but it's going to be a big price tag for next summer to get a bigger above ground pool. And it seems weird to put it in self-care, but whenever I was creating this wallet, I was like, what makes me happy? Being outside, drinking my cold coffee, watching the kids and chatting with the kids while they have a good time in the pool. That is my happy place. I almost didn't put it in my self-care envelope because I'm like, that's kind of for the kids. But at the same time, it really is the thing that I love most about summer. I look forward to watching them play in the pool all year long. And if we save about $800 or $1,000, we can get a big enough above ground pool to where I can get in with them next year, and they would absolutely love that. Garden, same kind of idea. Now this is going to require me to have my own property, which I don't yet, but hopefully next year we have our own land and I can put together my own little garden. Again, outside is just the place to be for me. So we're going to go through these kind of quickly. We are going to put some money in just a few of the categories. I do want to say this is coming, like I said, from tip money. So if you tipped me over on Etsy, thank you, thank you, thank you. I want to say a quick shout out and thank you to Debbie, Shannon, Jackie, and Beverly. Thank you also to Robbie and Jaquita. You guys are the last ones to tip me. It was a total tipped of $37, and we are going to put $10 into retail therapy. These trackers aren't double-sided like my other trackers, so I'm having a hard time trying to decide how I want them to sit. Do I want them to go like this? Do I want them to go like this? I don't know. I think we'll keep it like this so we get to see the money next to that label. And then on the back end, we get to see sort of where we are without pulling the money out. So that makes sense to me. Let's skip coffee. Let's put $5 into movie night. And like I said, I haven't been giving shout outs to you guys for tipping over on Etsy probably for a good 8 months or so. I'm so sorry about that. If you have tipped me and I didn't just say your name, I am so sorry. At this point forward, I am going to start tracking who tips me, and like I said, giving a quick shout out every week whenever we stuff this binder. New pool, so we've put 5, 15, 22. This should be the remainder of our money. We're gonna put $22 into new pool. But whether I shouted you out right now or not, thank you so much if you have tipped or if you have purchased over at my Etsy shop. I really appreciate you guys. You guys do not have to put me in your budget that way. You do not have to do that, but I appreciate that you did anyway. Okay, so that is it for our self-care. Let's move over to our final binder setup for today, which is our vacation. Grabbed the wrong one. If you have caught some of my most recent videos, you know I have some house drama. Y'all, I like this. I'm not really a butterfly person. I don't not like butterflies. I'm not just somebody that's like, oh, butterflies, I need to have that because I'm obsessed with butterflies. But I created this design and just the way that blue pops, oh my gosh, I love it, guys. So this is our vacation binder. This is not one that we are going to keep probably like long term because I don't have the money or the time for trips right now. This is specifically because if you've been keeping up with the house saga and you know that my brother just moved, I mean, it's all kind of related, but it's all kind of not related. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to go ahead while we're in such a weird spot with this house. And I don't know if I'm gonna get to stay here throughout the remainder of my lease. We should go ahead and go visit the place where my brother and my sister-in-law moved because I think we should figure out very soon, right? Like if we like that area or not, or if we're moving somewhere else long term. We're gonna see what we are doing. This is vacation categories for me, so I put a trip prep, so like snack money, getting new clothes if I feel like we need them, that kind of thing is gonna go under trip prep, gas for the car, and snacks for the ride there. Then next we have hotel. We're gonna need hotel money to stay while we're there. My parents also are gonna be making a trip up with me, so we're likely going to be splitting the gas for the car and the hotel cost. Food and fun, this is going to be more a how would I say, reconnaissance? Is that the word I'm looking for? Like it's kind of a trip, right? Like that I want to go really check out the area, get a feel for the place, but I can't go anywhere without creating some fun for the boys. The place that we're going, I know they have some trampoline parks, they have some museums for kids, that kind of thing. So we also have an entertainment. Why do I have a food and a fun and an entertainment? This should probably just say food and then this should be entertainment. I don't know why I wrote these things up. We're gonna go with it. And the very last category I have is for shopping. So just in case I want to get the boys something, in case I want to get some little souvenirs or something. Like I've said, we're not huge shoppers, but when you go on a trip, you might want something, right? I don't even know how much money we have. Should we count it? Do we want to count it? Let's do it. 50, 100, 50, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 95, 95, 300, 305, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, $326 to put into our trip. I'm gonna go ahead and put $100 just right off the bat into, now let's put 50. 3 is the date. We are adding $50. This is gonna be super fun because whenever we are actually on the trip, I can use this same system to track our actual spending while we're there. So whenever we make future trips, I can know kind of exactly how much we needed for what. I did something very similar with my other vacation wallet that we had in the past, and it was so handy. Like next time we go back to Great Wolf Lodge, I'm gonna know exactly how much we need because I still have that wallet put together with all of the categories and all of the expenses still written on it. Gas, we're gonna go ahead and put $100 into gas and snacks for on the way. Where we are going is pretty far away, so it's going to take, dare I guesstimate, I would say 150 to 200 for gas and snacks, maybe? That is for real an estimate, y'all. And to be fair, don't trust that because I don't know anything about distance. I'm kind of guessing based off of our Great Wolf Lodge trip, which was about a 7-hour drive. This is gonna be about double that. As we get closer to time, we will take some better estimates, but I'm guessing at this point, we're gonna need about 200 at a minimum. Hotel, how long are we staying? I'm gonna go ahead and put 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. Let's go ahead and put $100 into hotel. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to make some cuts on this video just so you can't hear my stomach rumbling. I am so hungry, y'all. It has been such a day already, so it's lunchtime, but we all woke up at 4 in the morning, or I say we all, it was really just my oldest and myself. We woke up at 4 in the morning because he was having leg cramps. He's going through a growth spurt. We were up all night. And I think once he was feeling a lot better, at a certain point, he just couldn't fall back asleep. As soon as he fell back asleep though, little brother woke up this morning. So I'm starving because my body probably thinks it's like dinner time, even though it's only lunchtime. And I still haven't fed at lunch, right? Are you following? Like, my body is really hungry. Okay, food and fun, 20, 40, 45, 50. Let's put $50. Did I count that right? Yes, let's put $50 into food and fun. And just by doing this little cash stuffing today, I'm already feeling a lot better about this trip. Now, this trip is about a month away, maybe a little over a month away. So ideally I would have been saving for this a lot longer, but I really did not expect to be going anytime soon, to be completely fair to myself. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm actually gonna take all these other ones to the bank and get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. We're gonna take this to the bank and get a 10 and a 5 because I don't want to bulk up my wallet with that many ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I take that back. We're gonna take 20 back to the bank and get a 20. We're just gonna stuff $6 into entertainment. That is a perfect start. Let me know what you guys think of this little binder I started to call it a rearrange. We haven't really gotten into the rearrange yet. This was more the creation of the new binders, but let me know what you think of the new binders. I think they are super cute. The only thing we didn't stuff in this wallet is, in this binder, is shopping, but that is okay. That's gonna be like our least priority. Entertainment definitely needs to get bulked up a lot more. Fun and food, hotel, I mean, all the rest of it clearly needs more money, but I feel like we're off to a pretty good start. Let me know in the comments what you think of our new binders. Let me know what you think of this cash stuffing and what you are most excited to see in our cash shuffle wallet rearrange, because next time you see me, we will be rearranging and seeing how we move forward with this money and with our new categories. That is it for this cash budget, like restart, rearrange. As always, I love you guys. I appreciate you, and I will see you again soon. Bye-bye.